When I was a kid, I remember growing up in church, and I remember um, our church had bells, Sunday school bells, and I a lot of times helped my dad, and like we would take attendance and things like that. And then when Sunday school was over, there were these two light switches in the wall. We would ring, and it would buzz all these buzzers around, so the Sunday school teachers knew, hey, we better be wrapping up. And anyway, but I remember under those light switches, there were these little cards that were visitor cards. And there was a stack of them, and they put them in the pews, and then there was always there was another stack of cards that had been received in. And so this was way before technology. This was like, the pencil and eraser, part of life, right? Um, and but there wasn't any way to keep track of all that. And I always remember as a kid, I'm like, wow, pastors Pastor Brent, Pastor Scott, they've got to keep up with all these cards and know what's going on, right, and get them to each other and follow up with them. And I would see them different places on the church van, in an office, piled up here. And even when I went to Bible college, same thing. We had like prospect cards, right, keeping track of people on cards. And and I'm not that old, but technology has really advanced really quickly. And so thinking about all that in today's world, everything is so different. It's a lot busier. There's more flying pieces. There's all types of stuff happening. And I really believe in the ministry world, everything is won or lost in the follow up with people. So if you're a pastor at a church, if you're a missionary on the field, you got people visiting. Do you have a way to gather their info with like a QR code digitally to where you can easily follow up with them, right? And so it's so important to have a system in place that helps you follow up with these people. Because I know one of my worst fears is, hey, somebody falling through the cracks. And I know that's so important. I know that's important in your heart. So we build a system with Media Lifeline Pro that can couple up to what you're doing, whether you're a church, a missionary, an evangelist, whatever the case may be. We're all called to reach people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. We're called to make a difference. And with Lifeline Pro, it is a true ministry CRM that couples up to what you've got, and it can help you, like we can make you a little QR code you can put on your screens, you can put on like the seat pocket cards or whatever the case may be. We can make you a code that goes to a page on the website, and we can have a little form there they fill out, super duper easy peasy. And we've got some great suggestions there, great things to make it simple to where they're not afraid to fill it out, right? Then here's what's cool. It lets you know that if it's a digital card, right on an app, right on your phone, so it's always with you. It's on the computer system, so you can track people. It'll put a tag on them. It does all this cool stuff, so you don't lose anybody. And then, are you ready for it? My favorite part, because we all go to a Mexican restaurant after the Sunday morning service. Typically, I think that's pretty much universal, right? So when you're at the Mexican restaurant eating chips and queso and guacamole, and I don't like guacamole. Okay, chips, queso, and salsa, if you're there eating and enjoying, here's what Lifeline Pro is going to do for you. It's going to automatically text the person that visited on that Sunday morning with you. Let's say we can program this, but 2 hours after, saying, hey, this is Pastor David. Thank you so much for coming to church with us today. It was a great blessing having you there. If we can help you in any way, please let us know. Just reply back to this text and let us know. It does it on autopilot so they don't fall through the cracks. And then we can send them additional messages and all that. That is so important that you can have that personal connection with people. The system can do it on autopilot. And then what is absolutely amazing is after that happens, then you got a system to keep track of it all. Meantime, you're able to spend time with your family, eat lunch, be able to carry your family and the ministry all at one time, and Lifeline Pro can help you reach the people that you're called to serve. Okay, if you have any questions, let us know. Reach out to us at medialifeline.net, drop us a message. I would love to help you set up your follow-up system for the people you're called to serve, to where you can keep track of everybody, and also you can message your church members and all types of other stuff, supporters, all types of stuff as well in there. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about how you can use it to kind of keep track of everything. All right. Hope you have a great day today.